16 countries, 123 million people. In 2012, the gross domestic product, or GDP, of the Central and Eastern European states was reported as $1.4 trillion, with GDP per capita hitting nearly $12,000. Some reported growth that was up there with the best on the continent. Liu Mingli from the China Institute of Contemporary International Relations says there's great potential for China and the 16-country bloc, as both sides are now undergoing economic transformation.
China is experienced in boosting economic growth through infrastructure, and the Central and Eastern European countries are currently in need of infrastructure. This is where the two parties can cooperate. Besides, the Asia Infrastructure Investment Bank can provide them with financial support.
However, the gloomy global economy is not making any of this easy. According to the government statistics, trade volume between China and the 16 was at $56 billion last year. While there was a 28% increase on 2010, it was a near 7% drop on the year before. Its trade volume with China only accounted for 1/10 of the EU's total last year. So the question is, what can be done to boost their economic cooperation further?
China didn't pay much attention to the region when it started to engage into globalization, while the Central and Eastern European countries were relying heavily on the West. So, it is important for the two sides to build up their political mutual trust before deepening the cooperation.
The Central and Eastern European countries are the most dynamic economies in Europe. Experts say reaching the full potential of cooperation between China and the 16 countries would not only benefit the two parties, but would also promote the economic integration within the EU. And it will offer a new dynamic for the cooperation between China and the whole Europe. Tang, CCTV, Beijing.